everyone, my name is Jennifer Stay. This is Coloring Bliss and welcome to this week's live event. This is part 2 of our 2-part weekly live event that we have every Wednesday. The first part is on Facebook where we do our first hour and then we come over here and do our second hour with you on YouTube. So welcome. If you want to follow us on Facebook, we'd love to have you there. What we did over there was we started coloring this cute little, oh, it's totally blown out. We'll show you here in a second. We started by coloring this little cute bunny using the Faber-Castell Albrecht Durer watercolor pencils. There, now you can see her. And I was about to activate the yellow background when I made everybody over at Facebook wait. So here we are, we're about ready to activate it, and then we're going to color the flowers that she's holding with these gel pens that I've picked out. So we're going to get you caught up, let you know what's free, this page, come and get it, and a few other things that we have ready for you to come and download. And yeah, I already confessed over on Facebook. I have a big confession, so I'll confess to all of you here on YouTube as well. I have an art confession. Yeah, so I just wanted just to check in, make sure everybody's doing well, that you're staying healthy and all that good stuff. So let me know how you're doing. So yeah, this page has usually reserved for our premium library. So that means you would have to be one of our paid members, a colorist, an apprentice, or a partner. But we made it available as a free download. Typically, well, last year was the first year we made this available, and we did it as a 21-day countdown to Easter. But because we were doing our 14-day coloring objects challenge, I decided not to start this on top of that other challenge. So we're behind. It's not 21 days until Easter. It's like 12 days. So I'll let you decide how you want to color it. If you want to do like 2 a day or 3 a day or whatever you want to do is up to you. This would also be a really good gift to give someone if you know that they're being self-isolated and they need a little something to bring some spring into their day. This would be a good page. You could download it, drop it off on their door, you could doorbell ditch them and call them and say, I left you something on your door to give you something and your kids to do while you're being self-isolating. So that would be a good thing to give to somebody. So I'll show you how I colored mine last year to give you a little inspiration. Look at all the bling and the sparkle. Will go the other direction so you can see. That's how I colored the bunny last year. So during Facebook, we rolled the dice and let the dice decide what color I would do the bunny this time. So we ended up with a blue bunny. I'll show you that in just a second. So here's a little inspiration of how I colored it last year. Look at all that shine. So much fun. So you can color this up and have some fun getting ready for spring and Easter. Okay, the other thing we have ready for you to download is really exciting. Steve has been working hard on getting some new tritone workbook, a new tritone workbook ready for you to come and download. If you've been around here with Coloring Bliss at all, you know about these tritone worksheets, and what they are is some tritones, some light, medium, and dark combinations that we put together based on the artist color wheel. So there's a light, medium, and dark for every color on the color wheel, and then we make it for certain brands. So for instance, this is all set up for Prismacolor, and you can order a printed book like this from us here at Coloring Bliss, or you can become a paid member. Which the lowest paid member is just $5 to become a paid member, and then you can download this and print it at home and color it in for yourself. So if whether you download it or buy it from us is up to you. If you get the Prismacolor one, it comes printed on our beautiful color pencil paper, but we have just released a brand new set of tritone worksheets, and it's for the beautiful Albrecht Durer watercolor pencils by Faber-Castell. So if you get a book from us for that brand, it will be printed on our beautiful watercolor paper. Ooh la la. So exciting. I love my Albrecht Durers. That's what we're coloring with right now. I have all 36. I haven't bought the full set. I'm still suffering from full set syndrome on it. But what I have decided to do is collect them one at a time. So that's called open stock, when you buy tools like this one at a time. So I have all 36. So I'm very happy and feel very blessed to have at least 36. That's very exciting. So I have all 36 so I can do my tritones. I'm going to have Steve print me an official book like this so that I can fill it out with all my Albrecht Durer pencils. I had him print just one page on the watercolor paper for me so I can see all of them laid out. So I'll have to do that another day. But if you already own the Albrecht Durer watercolor pencils, or maybe you own some of them, we have for you a free download. This is a full swatch chart for the Albrecht Durer watercolor pencils. All the work's been done for you. The names, numbers are all here. You can just print it out at home and keep track of all the ones that you already own, or if you're like me, all the ones that you need to buy. They'll all be tracked right here. You can keep notes in the columns. It's a beautiful swatch chart, so thank you, Steve.
Welcome. The links are in the video description for those downloads.
Okay, thank you. Steve's taking good care of us. And we still have the big Battle of the Watercolor Pencil video coming up here on YouTube. I'm still working on it. All of the pencils are right behind me. I've been prepping for them. Oh, I wonder if they can see them. If we go this way, can they see all of them prepped back there? And been working really hard on that video, but it's not quite ready yet.
Yeah.
They're all swatched now, at least. That was a massive job to get them swatched. So
yeah, what was it, over 800 swatches?
Yeah, and it took I don't know how many hours just to get the swatching done, but it was fun and I learned so much. So I already have so much knowledge to give to you about the different brands and how they felt. Just coloring them, I learned so much.
You said there were some surprises.
Some surprises for good, some surprises for the not so good. So I'm going to have a lot of knowledge to give by the time.
I'm excited to do that video. It'll be fun.
Hopefully we can do it soon. I've been not feeling that great. I wanted to have some new like spring and Easter art for all of them today, and it just didn't happen because I haven't been feeling good. So
yeah,
but that's okay. That gives you something else to look forward to. Hopefully at least by next Wednesday, if not sooner, some new art to color. So I'm excited about that. So that leads me to my big art confession.
Oh yes, this is huge, people.
I know this. You guys are gonna just hate me and shame me in the comments.
By the way, everybody on Facebook had very kind words.
Oh, I'm sure they did. This is just so silly, but I am going to confess. So you guys know that for the last 2 weeks we've been together working on the 14-day coloring objects challenge. We did the strawberry last week. We colored it realistically on Facebook, and then we came here with you and did the Tutti Frutti version with the sparkles on it. And I had all the high hopes of having it totally done so I could show you today. And then I got hit by migraines and have been feeling really sick. So this is my confession. I've only gotten as far as day 9. But like I said over on Facebook, the cool thing is I haven't failed. There is no failure here. And there is no art police that's going to come and get me for not finishing this. I can complete it anytime I want, and it will still be a success. So if you are like me and you started this project or any art project and it's not complete yet, don't be hard on yourself. Look at it like I do, that it's there waiting for you. And it's not going to go anywhere, and you can do it whenever you feel good enough or your life is open and available enough for you to do it. I mean, heck, we're all in the middle of a pandemic here. Things get in the way, right? So like homeschooling or just, you know, just life is hard right now. And so if you don't get something done, don't get hard on yourself. There's a lot worse things to get hard on yourself about right now. So I'm really looking forward to finishing this. I feel really good about the progress I've made on it. I'm like really proud of, like, especially this little eye that I colored, really proud of it. So my plan is to finish it, and I'm still going to post as I finish it, I will still post the pictures on Instagram and Facebook, so you can follow me there, and you'll be able to see as I finish it up. So you can look forward to that. I got some really good ideas on Facebook of some ideas of how to color the sock unrealistically. Someone suggested I color it so you could see like an x-ray of the bone inside, and someone else said to do it like a cartoon leg is in there. So many great ideas. You guys are amazing, and I've been in a, when you have a bad headache or something, you just don't think creatively. So your help was really awesome to get some fun ideas to get me started. So that's my big art confession. And now we can move on. We can move on and have some fun.
Jen says, life happens, we get delayed, we still love you.
Oh, thank you. Life definitely happens, doesn't it? So, don't forget to come and get the tritones for the Albrecht Durers. We also have them for Prismacolors, polychromos. We have them for ink tints, Tombos. We have tons of brands already done. And if you have a brand that you would like us to look into creating tritones for, comment below. Now remember, we have to have a brand that has quite a large selection of colors, and it needs to not be it needs to be a brand that a lot of people can get. So it needs to be an available brand, not so strange that it's hard to get your hands on. So that's kind of the criteria for how we choose brands. Does that make sense? Okay. So
Polly thinks you should color the sock with claws coming out.
Oh, that's a cute idea. It could be like the first thing I thought of was from X-Men, the claws coming out.
Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine claws, only she's probably thinking cute little cat claws, and I'm all Wolverine. Okay, so what we're doing today with our art for today is I had Steve print this, which is free for everyone to come download for a limited time, on watercolor paper, and we're using the Faber-Castell Albrecht Durers to color. And we rolled the dice, and it told me to color square number 11. And we also rolled the dice, and it picked the colors for us. It's a blue bunny with a yellow background is how we did it. And if you like that idea of rolling the dice, we have a game that you can come and download. You need to be a colorist or a member over at Coloring Bliss to be able to download the game. But it's like that. You get to roll the dice, and it chooses the colors. It chooses the tool you use to color, all those kinds of things. It's a really fun little game. So that's how she got picked. And we're going to color the flowers. And we need to activate the yellow background with water. Now, if you have watercolor pencils and you've been wanting to know how to color with watercolor pencils, then you should join the partners. We are going to be doing a 5-part series coming up starting tomorrow, where we're going to teach how to use watercolor pencils for colorists. That's the plan. So come and join us. Okay, so we're going to activate this yellow now. So I'm going to start in the lightest part right here and try not to get the blue. The Albrecht Durer pencils are very pigmented, and they love to let their color go. So I'm going to really try to hold that blue back and just let the yellow free. Let the yellow free. And then I picked some really fun gel pens for the details. The flowers, her little nose. So it should be fun. Oh, keep that dark yellow back there. There we go. Okay, and then I just let the yellow go right on top of the flowers because I did not want to spend tedious time trying to get it all around all those little flowers. So the gel pens I picked, I was kind of strategic about what gel pens I picked. So hopefully, oh, we got a little yellow on her paw. Lift it off. That's the power of watercolor. You can lift it, especially when you're on watercolor paper. And when you let that other layer dry, it is semi-permanent. Not the permanent's the wrong word. It's more stable. Okay, let's bring that yellow up a little higher here. Now, because we picked yellow for the background, I want to give her yellow highlights. Let's pull that yellow up a little higher. Let it roll. Oh, she's just so adorable. Okay, there she is. Hey, maybe we should have you zoom down on that down shot so they can see a little better. Okay, let's add some gel pen. I'll show you which pens I picked. Okay, for the flowers, I picked blue because that's one of our main colors. I picked orange because it's a tone of yellow and I figured it will stand out on top of the yellow. I picked green because we got green leaves, and these are all the Pentel Sparkle Pop pens. So they are like a hybrid, part glitter, part metallic. So because they have that metallic part of them, they will be a little more opaque. So they should stand up against that yellow background we just laid down. So that's why I picked the Pentel Sparkle Pop in particular. And then I grabbed this pink Milky Pop, which is just basically a pastel, for her nose. And then I picked this yellow pen. I don't know if it's going to work right. We'll see. It's a souffle, a yellow souffle pen. And I'm thinking of adding some cartoon-like highlights on her ears and maybe on her paws to give a little bit of a cartoony shine to her. That's my vision. So let's start with her nose. These are the colors I used on the background and on her. If you're curious, that's the pink, how that will look. So let's just add that in on her nose. Okay. Normally I would add white highlights, like with a Posca pen, but because she's got that really pretty yellow background, I want to try a yellow highlight. And then these are the 3 pens. Let's start with orange flowers. Okay, so I need to kind of be strategic about these orange flowers. I wish Sparkle Pop would come out with more colors.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We've got the Crazy Pops, but we need even more. Oh, okay, so I don't know if you can see the problem I have. I didn't wait long enough for the yellow background to dry. So we've got a little bit of the Sparkle Pop bleeding.
Kathy just donated.
Kathy! Thank you so much. Maybe we'll have to do Rose TREAT time at the end to thank everybody who donates. So maybe we need to I'll write her name down. Kathy with a C?
Yes.
Kathy, I'm writing your name down. So at the end we'll give Rose a treat in your honor. Okay, now before I keep going here with more Sparkle Pop, let's dry that yellow background. Really good. Set it. Lock it in there. Really good. Really good. Okay, that should help. And then we'll have to, maybe I could use this pen to cover that bleeding orange. We'll see. I like coloring these big daisies with the orange. My oldest kids, Rylan and Ashley, those of you who know them, planted some flowers for me out in our front yard. That was my birthday present from them. And they had to wait a few extra days because we had a storm come through. Snow. So they finally got to plant them today. I thought that was so sweet of them. Okay. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that little thumbs up for me. Okay. Cute little bunny. Oh. Good. Maybe one more. Then we'll bring up the... I'm a little worried about this blue. I don't know if I'm going to do blue flowers. I think I've changed my mind. Because I think it's going to fight with the green. I'm thinking I've got this kind of weird red instead. Let's see what that looks like. Does that look too close to that? Yeah, that's too close. What else have we got here? We got a purple. Whoa, that's kind of bluey purple, huh? We got gold, but we're running out of my precious Sparkle Pop gold. But that would be really pretty. That's why we're running out. Okay, we're going for gold. Going for gold, everybody. Oh, chink. Yeah, I think that was smart. I think the blue and the green leaves would have fought each other and it would have been confusing.
Michaela would like to see silver.
Oh, okay. We can throw some silver in there too. That would look really pretty with the blue bunny. Let's throw some silver in there too. I haven't used silver in a while. Silver flowers. I want to live in a world where there's glittery silver flowers. Is there such a thing?
I don't know.
I can't think of any flowers that are glittery silver. Can you?
Mm-mm.
Oh, my hand is shaking a little bit. Still not 100% after all those headaches. Okay, now to the green. And we're going to do all these cute little leaves. This is a bluish green. That's why I was worried about blue flowers. Makes me want to do a whole page just with Sparkle Pops.
Yeah, they're so fun. I think Polly had asked if Crazy Pops had come out with any new colors.
I haven't seen any. Ever so often I check Pentel. Pentel's website is another website that is not very good. What should I do in the center of the flowers, you guys? Should I just do green? So cute. Okay, a few little leaves up here, and we're almost done. I need an idea for the center of the flowers. Oh, it's so cute. I'll move it in the light so you can see how we're doing. Oh, it's so shiny and pretty. Any ideas for me for the center of the flowers, Steve?
Pink centers.
Oh, like her nose.
Pink, red, violet. Yeah.
Oh, we'll go for pink.
Pink was very popular.
Okay. Oh, it looks a little strong. We'll see what we think once they're all laid in. Don't prejudge, right, Jennifer? Maybe it'll look perfect with her nose once they're all filled in. Oh, I'm liking it more and more. See? Don't prejudge, Jennifer. Aw, now it makes me want to do little pink dots out here. Add a few little pink dots. Really doesn't want to draw pink dots out there. Cute. Okay, now we do our yellow highlights. So this is that yellow souffle pen. I use souffle pens ever so often for highlights. Souffle, the ink sort of puffs up as it dries. Here's a little bit of it right here. It doesn't puff up as much on a porous surface like paper. It does better puffing up on like plastic or glass. But what you do end up with is a very nice opaque line. So it can do pretty good for highlights. Okay, so where's my light source? I never did decide a light source. Let's decide it's straight down. And we're gonna put, oh, come on, little pen. There we go. A little yellow highlight. Okay, let's get her in. And oh, we gotta put a little yellow highlight on her nose. Oh, and then cute. Usually it gets more opaque as it dries. So watch and see if it does that. And we'll put a little yellow highlight here. So my finger's in the way. Yeah. Sorry. A little yellow highlight here. A little yellow highlight here. I always start getting highlight crazy, you know. I could just start putting highlights everywhere because it's so much fun. All right.
Oh, Polly's kind. She just donated. She says, "Thank you for inspiring me to pull out my watercolor pencils."
Oh, let's write Polly's name down. Polly. Okay, I put your name down, Polly. Thank you so much for your donation. Maybe one little highlight on her heel too. I feel like her belly needs a little because her belly's kind of sticking out, right? Oh, that's not going to work up there. Oh, her little nose highlight is losing its opacity. So I'm going to do a second layer. Okay, let's let it dry now and see what it does. All right. Isn't she adorable?
It's cute.
So that's pretty good for non-literal roll of the dice. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Not too shabby. Very fun. I like how the watercolor pencils, like you get a nice wash of color and then you come in and do the details. And
yeah.
Like I said, if you've ever wanted help with coloring with watercolor pencils, maybe you have a little stash. Maybe you have the Crayolas or some other set that you've picked up along the way because you were curious about them, then come and join us. We're going to be coloring with them with the partners. And we're going to have 5 workshop sessions where we really learn all the different tips and tricks with using them as colorists. That's my perspective. Because as I researched them, it was mostly watercolorists and they were teaching from their perspective, which was great. But it's not the same. When you're a colorist, you use the tools differently than a watercolorist would.
Yeah.
So that's my idea. Oh, she's just so cute. Okay, so should we color another one real quick? I don't know. We're kind of like halfway through. Do we have time to finish one? Look how cute. I forgot how cute the little drawings were. Makes me want to draw. I don't have a goat. I need to draw a baby goat.
Yeah.
Look how adorable. Oh, I forgot about the ladybugs too. So many fun little things to color. Very fun. Yeah, I don't know if we have time to color another one. Maybe we could color that one. We might be able to do that one. Let's try it. Let's give it a whirl. Should we go like purplies?
Sure.
Okay. These are the tritones. I love that they're organized this way. I love having my tools organized in tritones. So these are sort of pinky purples. They're the red violet trio. And I will write down the colors for you in case you want to know. We have, for the light, we have 119. For the mid-tone, we have 134. And for the dark, we're bringing up 194. Those are the three. Those are they. These are those. Okay. Let's see. Maybe we'll try for really dark in the middle. Ooh, we have to start with the light though. That's the best way to do this. Ooh, and then we could do like a really cool background. Ooh, a silvery background maybe? That could be cool. What do you guys think? What would be a good background with this color? Okay, I'm laying down a lot because I want it to be really nice and pink. Oh, look how cute the yellow highlights are looking on my bunny as it dries out.
I know Sheree thinks you could use red for the center.
Oh, yeah.
Polly says cool nails.
Well, thank you.
Got a few people from Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah. I want to go to Scotland.
I know. We've been learning all about Scotland lately. All right, here we go. Let's see. I want the majority of the darkness in the middle, so we're going to try to activate this direction like that.
Let's see. Susan says silver stickles.
Ooh,
Sticks 11
stickles.
says metallic light green.
Ooh.
Angela, silver would be great.
I never think about my stickles. I wonder if I need to move them more front and center. They're center, but they're up high, so I never think to grab them.
Angela asked if you've ever used the Jelly Roll glaze.
Yes, I have them. I just don't know quite how to use them to their best advantage. I love their caps. They're all, I don't know how to, like almost pearlescent, the caps. Like here's the souffle caps are kind of this matte finish, and then the glaze have these like pearlescent caps. I really like the way they did that. Okay, now we got to lock in that first layer, dry it down so it doesn't budge as we put in the next layer of details. So we'll just dry that down. I like how that turned out, very watercolory. Okay. Now, we're going to come in.
Kelly says Stickles for sure on the darker parts of the petals in the center.
Oh. I have pinky Stickles. That could be cool. We could do silver in the center and then pink Stickles, silver Stickles in the center and pink Stickles. Oh, we have that. Oh. Oh, Rose is fixing her pillow. Do they need to see that, Steve?
Oh, yeah. See what YouTube stars do.
This is how she preps for being a star on YouTube.
I love it. So cute.
She got a little mop head today. I took her top knot out. Not yesterday, but the day before, and I haven't put a new top knot in yet. So then here comes Mishka. He wants to be a YouTube star too. Well done, little mop head. Are you in there? Hello? Do you want to say hi? There. Hello. Mishka's going to have to say hi here in a second. Okay, let's activate. And try to get a gradient on top here.
And Alex says goodnight from Norway.
Norway.
Said earlier, or she said earlier, it was 3 a.m., I think.
Wow. Good night. Sleep well. Whoa, that was way too much water, Jennifer. Back it off. Good, that's better. Soften that edge just a little bit as it's drying. Okay, it's looking very pretty, very watercolory. I love it. All right, now let's go ahead and that one we got done fast. I figured it would get done fast. Let me show you what I was thinking. Okay, we've got these Stickles here, this pinky Stickle, which could be really pretty on this part of the petal. And then for that center of the flower, I was wondering about one of these. These are supposed to dry like almost like a button. Like a pearl is how they dry. So we have a silver pearl, and then we could color the outside edge with the silver sparkle pop. That's my vision. Are we game? So I think we better start with the sparkle pop because once we do the Stickles, we're not going to want to touch anything, or we'll smear it like I did the strawberry Stickles. So let's spin around this real quick. I guess if Steve wants to change the view, he could while I'm spinning around here. I'm watching also as I'm doing this the way that paint is drying. See how we've got that little bit of a line again, that blooming line, I guess is what everybody was saying it's called. So as I see it forming, I just come back and soften the edge of it with a clean wet brush, and that makes that line disappear. I don't know, that's probably...
What are the names of those brushes that you use?
So the one I'm using today, This one is by Master's Touch. I would think is a Hobby Lobby brand. It's a number 8 round. But the ones that you can get at on Amazon, which is the brand that Lindsay the Frugal Crafter put me onto. You can either get it on Amazon or through Jerry's Artorama. Is in that. Where is that thing? And if you go to our Amazon store, I have, I think it's a watercolor section. And they're listed there. And there's 2 sets. Oh, that's really hard to see. What if we go here? That's better. There's 2 sets of these. And I think the one I got was the 8-pack. It came with another brush here, a big brush. This size. That's supposed to go right here. So this set here is by Creative Mark, and it is Mimic. And you get an 8 round, which is my favorite size watercolor brush. And then you get all these other sizes to try. You don't get the fan brushes, and you don't get these ones. Those are ones I've added to my little kit. But you get this big white one here and all these other ones. A few detailed ones, a couple different rounds, and a couple flats. That's what you get.
Okay, and then what is that pen you're using with the watercolors?
The pen? Right now I'm using the Silver Sparkle Pop by Pentel. Love any Sparkle Pop pens you can get your hands on are worth every penny. Anybody who's used a Sparkle Pop will agree. They also have this line, the Crazy Pop, which are also beautiful and really fun to use too. Crazy Pop and Sparkle Pop, worth every penny. Okay, let's go back here and finish coloring in the background. The thing that makes the Sparkle Pop and the Crazy Pop pens a little bit different is they are like the dual chrome kind. At least not the gold and the silver, but the other colors are dual chrome. So they're kind of a hybrid glitter. These are also a hybrid glitter and metallic. So you get the best of both worlds. A really nice shine from the glitter and then the opacity of a metallic pen. That's one of the things I don't like about a metallic pen is you don't get that really pretty glittery effect that you can from a glitter pen. And then the glitter pens, they're not as opaque. They're typically more translucent. So that's what makes the Crazy Pops really special. The Crazy Pops and the, what are they called?
Sparkle Pop.
The Sparkle Pops, because they have that mix of however they made the ink is a little bit of both. So that's why they're so special, and I wish they'd make more colors. All right, so now we got our silver background.
Oh, I love that.
And we're going to make, okay, so we've looked for names on these colors before and could never find them. They're both by Ranger. These are the liquid pearls, and these are Stickles, and this is kind of a pink violet type color. And then this is their silver pearl, and this came in a trio. There was gold pearl, silver pearl, and sort of a whitish pearl. And then this came in a trio that had blue, this color, and a greenish color. That's all I can tell you about the colors. So this guy is supposed to dry like a pearl, like rounded. And you don't want to speed up the drying process because the pearl will collapse. So once I hit it with this pearl stuff, we got to leave it alone till tomorrow and come back and see how it turns out. So we're going to really pile it on here in the middle and then just leave it alone till tomorrow. I'm just really going to pile it on. He gets back. I think he wants to say hi to all of you.
Oh, you're purring. He's down here purring.
Yeah, because he wants some YouTube love too. Okay, so I'll show you how much I piled. Actually, I need to clean off that tip.
What to that angle?
Well, that's a better angle. Yeah, now you can see how much I piled that on. And it should dry like a little button, like a little pearl. We'll see, right? And now I'm going to, in the bathroom, it's still that little detail brush we used for the Stickles last time. Would you mind grabbing that for me? Let's see. Mishka? Oh, he's following Steve. Okay, so we're going to do, I think I'm going to try doing a little blop and then use my detail brush to pull it down. And everybody last time told me to get the brush wet first, and I didn't. So I'm going to try your trick this time. So I have a really detail brush. This brush was gifted to me by Arteza. Thank you, Arteza. It's a 4/0 spot. It's basically a round brush, a detail brush. So I'm going to get a little wet first, like you guys recommended last time. And I think what I'm going to do is put a little blop. Make sure I'm in the screen here because... Oh, hello, Squeak. Come on. Oh, this is one thing I don't like about these, is how hard you have to squeeze. Come on. My goodness, I had to squeeze hard for that. And then I'm going to use my tiny detail brush and pull it out exactly where I want it. Last week everybody suggested things like toothpicks and a paper clip. So many great ideas for this part to help guide the Stickles exactly where you want it. Okay, let's go for the next one. Now I do store these all upside down, tip down, as recommended, but they still are a pain to get out, and I don't know why. Maybe you Stickle pros can tell me what I'm doing wrong. I store them tip down. Are they just a pain and I just have to live with it? Is that just the pain of Stickle life? Do I just need to have Steve squeeze it? There. That came out a little better. Maybe there was just a stubborn clump of glitter or something. Okay. Sorry, my hand keeps getting away. Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. That dries.
Trying to pile it up really good so we get really good glitter payoff.
Frog Pond says my Stickles act the same way.
Okay, so it's not just me. I wondered if I wasn't using it fast enough.
Dolph wonders if you've ever mentioned it to Ranger.
Well, this is just not good for people who have weak hands or arthritis. That's just not doable, you know. Maybe they need a device, like a big vise you put them in to give you more leverage. A Stickles vise.
Kelly says I found 2 or 3 colors that are hard to squeeze for some reason. And funny, my pink color is also one of the hardest.
All right, now I'm going to clean this off.
It'd be good to mention it to them.
Yeah. Okay, make sure the tip of this is clean so we don't have any clogging issues. And they'll go back up in their storage thing, tip down. Okay. Oh, that's so fun. Let's move it and you can see. And what I'll do is let it dry. Oh, look at that sparkle pop shine. And then hopefully if I tip it you can see the dimension that we've added with those Stickles. Can you? Oh yeah, there you can see. Very fun. Very fun. So much fun that you can do. Oh, it's just limitless, the things you can do. That's so cool. If you like my Stickles, give me a thumbs up. That was a lot of squeezing effort. All right. Well, I think we have come to the end of what we're going to do. I'm going to let this lay flat and dry as still as possible, and hopefully that little silver in the middle will turn into a
stunning,
button.
Beautiful.
That was lots of fun. So come and download this sheet. Remember, it's free for a limited time. You can color it as fast or as slow as you want, because we're not going to follow it exactly to the letter like we did last year. I'll show you my last year's fully colored version right there. All the fun bling bling from last year. So you can come and color it. And don't forget, we've got the Albrecht Durer Swatch pages that are free for everyone. So you can swatch all your Albrecht Durers and keep track and know which ones you need to buy. And if you want the tritones, that's a whole workbook. It's like, I don't know how many pages, a lot of pages you get in the workbook. This is for all of our paid members. And if you want it printed on the beautiful watercolor paper, come on over to coloringbliss.com and our shop, and you can order one there. And if you are one of our members, a colorist, an apprentice, or a partner, you get a discount on everything you buy over at the shop. And also, don't forget that if you want help on learning how to color with watercolor pencils, these beauts, that we are starting our 5-part workshop series tomorrow. So come join us. It's going to be lots of fun. And, you know, we always record all of our sessions. They're archived. They're always there. We have blending backgrounds. We have color theory. We have all kinds of archived workshops there ready to help you learn more tips and tricks and help you up your coloring game. So come on over to the partners.
Janice really loves the 2 that you've done tonight.
Thank you.
And Susan says, fun. Thank you for tonight. I feel gooder.
You feel gooder. I feel gooder too. I do. Like I said, it's been a hard few days for me, and I feel gooder now too. So thank you. I appreciate it too. So what we do need though is some chicken, so we can do a thank you to our 2 people who donated to our channel tonight. So Steve's going to go get the chicken. I'm going to see if I can get Mishka to come up here and say hi. Mishka, come here. Mishka, come here. Oh, he's coming. Come here, Mishka. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Oh, no, he ran. Darn. I almost had him. Okay, well, we'll let Rose do it. Let me move this so it won't get hurt. Do you want a treat? You want to do a trick for a treat? Daddy's gone to get your chicken. Stand up. Come here. Let me fix your eyes so they can see your eyes. There. Okay. Now we have 2 people to say, oh, Mishka came back. Come here, Mishka. Come here. Come here. He totally wants to come up, but he's being a cat.
He's acting cool. Play it cool.
Play it cool. Play it cool. Okay, Steve brought some chicken, so now we can say thank you first to Kathy for donating to our channel tonight. So, Rose, can you smell it? Oh, she can smell it. Okay, do you want to shake first? Oh, we're busting a move already. Okay, here you go. Thank you, Kathy, for donating to our channel tonight and helping us make Coloring Bliss possible. Do you want to stand up high? Oh, sitting pretty. Sitting pretty. What a pretty girl. Can you shake for me? Shake. Look at Mama. Look at Mama right here. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, let's see. What can we have her do? Can you turn around? Good girl. That was so good. Hard to do on the pillow. Okay, now we have to do a trick for Polly and say thank you to Polly. Can you go down? Oh, can you go down? Down. Can you roll over? Well, sorta. It's hard on the pillow. Okay, up. Good. Can you jump? Oh, that was good. Good girl. Thank you so much, Polly, for donating to the channel. Let's get Mishka up here.
Is watching Rose.
Oh. And we got Mishka. I stole him. Let's see if he'll say hi without biting me. Hi, everybody. Thanks for donating. He wants to get up here. That's the deal. Thanks, everybody. And I hope you're all staying healthy and safe and getting some coloring done and doing some fun creativity stuff. Do you want to lick my chickeny fingers? He says chicken doesn't do it for me. If you had some stinky fish, now that would do it for me. You guys are awesome. Thanks, everybody, and I hope you all have a wonderful, colorful, blissful day. Bye-bye, everybody.